The ancient civilizations of North America left behind remarkable structures that continue to amaze us. But there is another aspect that has fascinated researchers for years: the presence of giant skeletal remains. Ancient artwork from various cultures often portrays larger-than-life figures, leading some to speculate about the existence of ancient giants. Texts such as the Book of Enoch and Native American folklore mention the existence of giants, raising further questions about their origin. Some theories propose that ancient aliens could have interacted with humans in the past, potentially leading to the creation of these legendary giants. Could the ancient giants in North America have been aliens from another world? What evidence supports this theory? Around the turn of the 19th century, numerous credible sources reported the discovery of colossal skeletons in ancient burial mounds across America. These findings gained significant attention. Located on the outskirts of the Humboldt Sink in western Nevada, there exists a small cave that has undergone substantial changes over time. Previously, it was part of Lake Lahontan, one of North America's largest lakes during the Pleistocene epoch, approximately 13,000 years ago. As the lake eventually dried up, smaller lakes were formed, including Humboldt Lake. Situated on the shore of Humboldt Lake, the cave was inhabited by a group of natives who enjoyed a bountiful life of hunting and fishing. However, a startling revelation emerged. Delving into the research surrounding these inhabitants, we discover that both archaeological and historical evidence indicate that they were not ordinary Native Americans. Instead, they belonged to a race known as the Sea-Teka, or known as the red-haired giants. They were characterized by a towering height of 10 feet. They struck fear into their neighboring communities through acts of cannibalism. The existence of the cave is verifiable, and one can reach it by driving along a lengthy dirt road from the nearby town of Lovelock, Nevada. Lovelock has experienced growth as a small farming town amidst the fertile soil of the Sink. The stories surrounding the cave are also genuine, and a quick online search for red-haired giants will yield numerous websites recounting the same tale. In 1912, guano miners working in the cave stumbled upon an abundance of relics. Subsequently, the site was handed over to anthropologists from the University of California, who recovered thousands of artifacts. Based on the oral traditions passed down by the Paiute Indians, we learn that they eventually triumphed over the Sea-Teka giants. The Paiute Indians managed to trap the giants inside the cave and smoke them to death using fire. Additionally, the recovered artifacts included human bones that had been split open to extract their marrow, bearing the markings of stone knives. Curiously, there is no record of these purported giant bones being preserved for further examination. Some suggest that they are being deliberately concealed or kept in locked cabinets and secure sections of museum collections. However, most sources discussing these stories speculate that the bones were simply lost over time. It is worth noting that early excavations of Lovelock Cave were highly destructive and lacked scientific rigor. Finding information about the colossal human remains discovered across the country is a challenging task in the present day. Nevertheless, there are preserved newspaper articles that narrate the story of these giants. In January 1841, a published article detailed the discovery of bones in a skull in Jackson County, Mississippi, on the eastern shore of Pascagoula Bay. In the base mouth, the remnants of an ancient fortification, likely built many centuries ago, were found. This structure appeared to be primarily constructed using seashells. Within the ruins, several feet below the surface, investigators uncovered charred coals and fragments of a specific type of earthenware, alongside numerous human bodies. Among these remains, certain parts of a human skeleton of remarkable size were found. The upper portion of the skull was reported to be large enough to loosely fit over the largest modern head. Once more, in October 1845, a printed article emerged, this time from the Madison Banner. The article proclaimed, based on highly credible sources, that an individual in Franklin County, Tennessee, made a surprising discovery while digging a well. At a depth of 50 feet, they came across a human skeleton of extraordinary proportions, measuring a staggering 18 feet in length. Furthermore, in 1856, the Boston Medical and Surgical Journal published an article recounting the discovery of slumbering western giants. According to the Burlington Iowa State Gazette, during excavation work for Governor Grimes' new building on the intersection of Main and Valley Street, laborers stumbled upon an arched vault measuring approximately 10 feet in both length and width. When the vault was opened, an astonishing sight greeted them. It contained 8 human skeletons of colossal dimensions. The reports of giant human skeletons being discovered persisted until 1922, raising questions about the fate of these bones. Where did they ultimately end up? Is there a place where one can view them? The answer to these inquiries may be disconcerting, potentially more unsettling than the actual discoveries. In recent years, there have been several assertions that the Smithsonian Museum concealed, destroyed, or deliberately kept secret the existence of sizable human remains found in North America. However, the Smithsonian vehemently refutes these claims, and reputable fact-checking organizations have debunked this notion over time. But for those oversized skeletal remains that were kept, scientists are studying the DNA extracted from these remains to determine if there were any genetic anomalies that could explain their unusual size. Scientists in white lab coats examine the DNA samples extracted from the giant skeletal remains. They work diligently, analyzing the genetic material with sophisticated equipment. In their quest for answers, scientists have turned to advanced DNA analysis techniques. By studying the genetic makeup of the ancient giants, they hope to uncover any potential genetic anomalies that could explain their massive size. The initial findings from their analysis are quite fascinating. They've identified certain genetic markers that indicate a unique combination of alleles associated with growth and skeletal development. These variations could potentially explain the extraordinary size of the ancient giants. In addition to the genetic evidence, researchers have turned to ancient artifacts and inscriptions for further clues. These artifacts depict encounters between humans and beings of immense stature, often interpreted as giants. Ancient texts and legends from different cultures contain intriguing accounts of encounters with giants. These stories describe giants as otherworldly beings, suggesting a possible extraterrestrial connection. The presence of giants throughout ancient history and their association with advanced knowledge and technology raises compelling questions. Some believe that these giants were part of an extraterrestrial race that visited Earth in the distant past, influencing human civilizations and leaving behind monumental structures as their legacy. There are even claims of secret underground tunnels and hidden chambers that could have served as dwellings for these ancient giants. Explorations in remote areas have uncovered intriguing evidence, including oversized tools and architectural elements that seem beyond human capability at the time. Some theories propose that these giants were a product of extraterrestrial influence, with the giants themselves representing a distinct extraterrestrial race. They may have played a pivotal role in shaping ancient civilizations and bestowing advanced knowledge upon humanity. Consider the ancient astronaut hypothesis, which suggests that advanced extraterrestrial civilizations visited Earth in the distant past. Could these giants be the offspring of such cosmic visitors, possessing unique genetic traits and unparalleled knowledge? The connection between the Anunnaki and the Sumerians stands out as a prominent aspect of the ancient astronaut theory. The Sumerians, an early civilization situated in the region of Mesopotamia, present-day Iraq, are recognized as one of the earliest urban cultures in the world. Within their belief system, the Sumerians acknowledged a pantheon of gods, including the Anunnaki. According to their beliefs, the Anunnaki descended from the sky and played a crucial role in the creation of humanity. In the Sumerian language, the term Anunnaki roughly translates to those who are from heaven to earth, implying that these beings may have originated from a location beyond our planet. Extensive mentions of the Anunnaki can be found in Sumerian texts, which serve as some of the earliest written records in human history. These texts portray the Anunnaki as a powerful group of deities who held significant influence over the creation and governance of the world. The Sumerians attributed the formation of the earth, the creation of humanity, and the establishment of civilization to the Anunnaki. In conclusion, the question of whether the ancient giants in North America were aliens remains a fascinating and complex mystery. While the existence of giant skeletal remains and the presence of ancient legends offer tantalizing hints, conclusive evidence is yet to be found. What are your thoughts about this? Leave a comment and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Until the next one.